This guy says, finally, somebody who hates Nirvana as much as I do. Yeah, I cannot fucking stand Nirvana. It has a physical effect on me. Last night, Renee was scrolling through some videos, and a video came up that had Smells Like Teen Spirit, and I was like, oh, I fucking hate Nirvana. I fucking hate Nirvana. I don't deny the influence Nirvana has had. I don't deny the fandom that they created. I don't deny the success that they had. I hate Nirvana. And it's not just a music thing for me. It's in my opinion, the video for Smells Like Teen Spirit was a cultural shift moment in the United States of America. So I became a teenager in the 80s, right? I became a teenager in 1985. I came of age in the 80s, and what dominated the 80s scene was hair metal. You had pop music, and you had some of the best pop music ever with like Michael Jackson and Madonna and all of that stuff. You had your pop music, and you still had your classic rock bands from the 70s, sometimes from the 60s and from the 50s, still going in the 80s. I mean, you even had members from classic rock bands forming supergroups, the Traveling Wilburys, for example. And then you had the onset of new music, right? Rap and hip hop comes along. Metal really takes hold. You had the 80s version of progressive music. You had progressive rock in the 70s, and it continued on in the 80s. Excuse me. But the scene was dominated by hair metal. And so when we were growing up, that's what we listened to. We listened to, you imagine a hair metal band, and we listened to it. Bon Jovi, Poison, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, fucking Striper and Warrant and Winger and Rat and Cinderella, and all of that shit. Like all Tesla, across the board, all of it. And that scene that we were living in was, I've talked about it before, it was all about having fun. It was all about getting laid, getting drunk, getting high, rocking out, having a good time. That was like, we were living our best lives, right? We were just, life was grand. And then a video hits MTV. We're leaving high school. The next generation now is in control of high school and junior high. And this video, Smells Like Teen Spirit, hits MTV. And it's dark. And it's angry. And it's a mood shift. And the younger generation got pissed off. Pissed off at the system, pissed off at the man, pissed off at this, pissed off at that. And all of a sudden, overnight, the mood went from, let's go party in the middle of a cornfield with a keg and rock out and have fun, get laid, and get drunk and all that good stuff, to everything was down and dark and sinister, and every song had to have some meaning and take on some cause or something. It was a sudden shift in mood in the country. And we were now in our 20s, and there was a new group of high school kids, and it all turned on a dime with that video. It really did. So it's not just that I dislike their music, because I do. I dislike their music. I dislike what that band and that song in particular represents as far as a culture shift, because it killed my childhood, so to speak. It killed our good time as teenagers. And I think made the world a little bit darker moving forward.